The southern short-tailed shrew, or Blorina carolinensis in Latin, is a small mammal that inhabits forests and wetlands throughout the southeast. But what makes them interesting to Chris Groh from the Department of Biological Sciences at the U of M is that they may be in the middle of evolving into a new species, a process called speciation.
Most species typically have the same chromosome number. So for instance, like in carolinensis, it's fixed throughout its distribution at 46.
But Chris is finding that the number of chromosomes in shrews from this area is not constant,
Certain karyotypes will have different...
ranging from 46 down to 31.
So something's going on in this area that's causing them to have this variety or heterogeneity of chromosome numbers.
To test this theory of speciation, Chris traps shrews from several areas in the Mid-South and collects cell samples from them.
Then I harvest them, meaning I pretty much just take the cells out of the culture, centrifuge them, treat them with different chemicals to extract the cells and fix the cells in a certain state.
From there, he painstakingly has to examine the cells under a microscope to come up with a karyotype, or visual representation of the chromosomes.
This is a karyotype of a shrew with a chromosome number of 40, so it's got 20 pairs.
On the karyotype, Chris is looking for different chromosome parts that have broken off and bonded with other chromosomes, which is what causes the variation in chromosome number.
Something is selecting for those different types of chromosomes and causing it to change. And in my thesis, I think it's habitat, so that's what I'm looking at.
One fact that is leading him towards speciation is the reproductive cycle of the shrews.
Typically, different chromosome numbers, when those individuals' different chromosome numbers mate, usually results in a fertility reduction. However, in shrews, this doesn't happen. They're still fertile and they can still reproduce normally.
To test this theory of speciation and the reasons for it, Chris is working to get as many samples as he can, and then by running statistical analysis of the important habitat variables to see if
the habitat is selecting for chromosome number. So it would be that habitat is causing them to change in different species.
So it is back to the lab for Chris to try and work to catch a glimpse of the evolutionary chain in action. For the University of Memphis, I'm Simon Wright, senior, philosophy major.